All right, Press X.
What's
Welcome to Villain
good?
TV, my brother.
Yo, what's good, brother? What's good with you, man?
Man, it's good to have you here, my brother, for
Hey,
real.
yo, I'm hyped.
Seriously.
I'm hyped. I'm hyped to be here. This is lit, man. This is first time, first day, first time for everything, and we're here. My boy Santana, Villain TV. Let's get it, bro. What's up? What's
So it's
happening?
your first time on Villain TV, so I want to start from the very beginning. Where were you born and raised?
So I was born and raised in Florida. I'm a Florida baby all the way. I was born, I think, in Spring Hill, and I've just been around the Florida area, but I've been in like St. Pete, Pinellas County my whole life, pretty much, essentially. So, born and raised here, went to middle school here, elementary, middle school, high school in Seminole, and I've been here, bro. Florida baby life. You know what time it is. You know what time it is for the Florida kids. Hey, yes,
Okay, right
sir.
on. What was your upbringing like? One parent home, two parent home?
Two parent home. So two-parent home. Two-parent home my whole life. My parents like almost got divorced, but they stuck together. They stuck it out somehow, miraculously. It's been good, man. Yeah. I can't really. I don't have any like memories like from my parents being like fighting and all that shit. Yeah, I've always been in a two-parent home. Yeah, like to keep it simple. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
You got any siblings, brothers or sisters?
Yeah, I got a sister. I got one sister. That's it. I actually have an adopted brother. I have an adopted black brother, and he's actually in Texas, I think now. We had a big fallout with him after we adopted him like a fat minute ago. I think it was like seventh grade. We adopted him. He was like my best friend at the time, and then he just fucking went on this like spree with his mom, and there was like this whole fucking big drama thing, and I was too young at the time to really understand what was going on, but me and him were having complications, and I guess it stemmed from like his mom, and like when you're that young, you have no idea what the fuck's going on. So like we were best friends playing basketball together at the church that we went to, and at the youth basketball group, and then we became best friends, and then he was going from family to family to family, and eventually he was with us for like 3 years, and we were chilling, and then one day it was just like he switched. And shout out my boy Gabe. If he ever sees this, I'm gonna send it to him later. But shout out my brother Gabe. We're still technically in law brothers, like brothers in law, but he's on his own type of time right now, unfortunately. But I miss him. But the drama ensues, bro. There's drama all over the place. Like what are we doing, bro? I don't. It's sad, man. It's sad to see families break up, but that's what it is, bro. That's what it is. I wish all the best for him though, for sure.
100.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
So what type of music you listening to growing up? Was it in the music was in the house at all? How was it for you?
Yeah. So music growing up. So it was elementary school. All my friends wanted to listen to like rock and shit. So I went to Bear Creek. If anybody knows where the fuck that's at, Bear Creek Elementary. Um, It was it's like a mixed bag there. It's mainly black and white, but I would say it's like 50-50 black and white. Throwing the other races obviously, but like bro. So I was always influenced by, black music, rap, and all that shit. But all my white friends would listen to like what was hot at that time, like Green Day and shit. 2000 fucking three,
Yeah, Green Day.
four, like
Yeah, Green Day was hot at that
Green Day
time.
was like the biggest rock band. So all my white friends were listening to Green Day. Meanwhile, all my black friends are listening to like Akon. Akon was hot as fuck at that time. Like Smack That had just come out.
Okay.
Akon was banging. So, but I was always in love with like that side. Like like once I heard rap, it was over for. It was done. It was done. Once I heard rap, that's it. I was like, yo, fuck all that. Fuck all the white people music. Fuck all that shit. I just want to hear this. So I would go and hang out with all my white friends and, like chill at their house after school or whatever, have sleepovers and shit. And they would have like fucking Green Day. Who else was in that? Like My Chemical Romance. Like I just couldn't get into it. I was like, yo, like, I don't know. I couldn't resonate with it at all. It wasn't really till like later I kind of like understood it, like, but even then I was still like, bro. So I would go over to my friend's house and I would throw on like rap or some shit. I'd be like, yo, play this song, play this Akon song or whatever the fuck, this Eminem song, whatever was hot at the time. And I remember it was me and my buddy Cameron Steven, and our buddy Dayton. And Dayton was like, oh shit, yeah, I think like Lil Wayne had just started to become hot too. And he was like, oh shit, yeah, I listened to that. And I remember my buddies just being like, bro, shut the fuck up, Dayton. Like, you don't listen to this shit. Like, you play guitar, bro. Like, you're on that Green Day shit, that rock shit too. So like, shut the fuck up. And I just remember like, that was like a pivotal moment in my life, because I'm like, oh shit, like it's kind of like a divided, like it's so divided, like it's such a different music genre from rock and rap that like you're always gonna have like people clashing over like, oh well, rock is better and rap is better, jazz is better, like all these genres, you know what I mean? So it was just interesting to like to see that as a kid, like damn, like that can really separate you in the crowd and your friends. So like,
Yeah, that's a fact.
it's crazy, yeah, but that's that, you know.
So how did you come up with the name Press X?
I was in my car. I was driving home from like work or something, and I was a PlayStation baby. Like I'm a PlayStation kid to this day. I don't play anymore, but I was big on PlayStation like my whole life growing up. My first console was a PlayStation 2. So I was like, and my name is Preston. Yeah, I know, white as fuck. But like, you know, so I was like, and everybody calls me Press, like Press, Prezi, all that for nickname. So I was like, Press X, like Press X to start. And I was like, yo, my first album or mixtape, which is my first mixtape, should be Press X to start. It just makes sense. Like, it just like, I was like, that makes sense. I should just do that. I'll do that.
Yeah, that's hard.
That sounds good. That's cool. Like, and like, I want to get, if I ever get like super big, I definitely want to get like a big, a big chain with like a PlayStation controller. Like all my artwork on my mixtape has like, it's all PlayStation based and all that shit. So like, I'd definitely be like decked out in like a PlayStation controller, like iced out, that shit. That's the dream. That's the goal. Let's make it happen. Come on. What the fuck? That shit would slap. Like, yo, that shit would go hard. That shit would go hard.
So who would you say influenced you like early on when you started your career?
Early on, it was definitely, bro, it was 100% Akon. Akon coming up, I think he's the first one that I listened to, like rap wise. It was like Akon, Eminem, T-Pain was in that. Fucking, who's the dudes that sing, Party Like a Rock Star? The, Party Boy, who sings that? Yeah, party like a rock. Party like a rock. Who sings that? Shot Boys. Shot Boys. So they were, that song. That shit slid. Gucci Mane, fucking Lemonade, bro. That shit slid. Like everybody that's obviously Lil Wayne. Like everybody's fucking influenced by Lil Wayne in our generation. Like I'm trying to think. I think that was like who else was coming out in 2001, 2002, 2000. You know what I mean? Like in that era, early 2000s, right? Like
that time, like Hot Boys.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Wayne's group.
Wayne. Yeah.
They were all there. I mean, in middle school, I remember listening to Wayne, Drake. You know, like the Stunt Like My Daddy era, for sure. I mean, Young Money was fucking killing it. Like Bedrock came out when I was in 7th grade. I just remember all the high school kids like blaring that shit. I'm like, yeah, this shit slaps. And I just remember being engulfed in that shit, like being engulfed in the hip hop scene, in the rap scene. And all my friends were too. In middle school, all my friends were too. Like even my white friends. Remember I was talking about elementary. In elementary, all my white friends were in that rock shit. Middle school comes around. This is when Young Money's really big. Wayne is Young Money, Drake, Nicki Minaj, all them. So now, everybody's on that type of time. Like, nobody's listening to rock. Nobody's on that. No, I don't hear Green Day for years. Not all the white people at middle school. And now, in middle school, I'm going to the whitest middle school ever. So first I went to John Hopkins in 6th grade, which was like super fucking crazy. So that kids were still listening to like My Chemical Romance, like the white kids were. And then like, if you know anything about John Hopkins, bro, That shit is right by Tropicana Field. That shit is ghetto as fuck. They had FBI raids coming into that bitch on for kids in middle school on gang shit. Like apparently Megan Fox there. Megan Fox went there too, which I guess. I mean that's what they claim. That's the claim to fame there. But that shit was fucking wild, bro. They had FBI raids for kids in middle school. I mean you can't make this shit up, bro. But I thought it was the dopest shit. Like I was like, yo, the FBI came to school. And my mom was like, yo, that's not good. Like I'm scared for your life. So she took me out of that school, put me in Madeira Beach, like super white school, bro. Super white school. Like it's a fundamental school. So 7th and 8th grade, I went there, but all the kids, it was rap, bro. Like everybody in the school, like we all knew each other. It was fire. It was like a fire community of all of us. We all listened to the same shit. It was all Young Money. It was all Drake and Wayne. It was all rap. Like nobody gave a fuck about rock. It was, I mean, that's just how it is. Like hip hop is just, it's too addicting. Like I'm sorry, rock guys, but rock is cool. I don't know. I could go on, but that's what that is. That's what that is. I'll just leave it there. I'll leave it at that.
Right
yeah,
on.
I'll leave it at that.
So how would you describe your sound?
So I'm super influenced by ATL, by Atlanta, the Atlanta sound. Like Young Thug. Yeah, Young Thug is probably my music idol, musically idol. Young Thug. He was like when he came out in 2015 or 2014, was it 2015, 14 with Lifestyle, right? Yo, when I first heard that song, I was like, hold on. That shit is fire. And I remember, if you remember the controversy around that shit, everybody was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what's he saying? He sounds like ass. Like, he's just whining. What the fuck is this? Yo, I loved it. And the thing is, when I hear new rappers, like, at all times, when I started really getting into, like, discovering artists, right? When I, like, wasn't just subjected to the radio, what was on the radio. Whenever I would go and look for new artists, once I heard that song, I was, like, immediately in love with Young Thug's sound. Like, I was like, yo, whatever he does, it's fire, right? Nowadays, and even back then, if you put somebody on, I probably wouldn't like them. You know how it is when you like hear an artist and you're like, oh yeah, that's cool. He's all right. Like he's you know. And then you hear like 3 more bangers he comes out with, and you're finally like, all right, I get it. Like I fuck with him now. Like now I'll download his mixtape. Now I'll really look into him. Nah. With that, like when I heard Thug, I was like, okay, yeah. And a lot of my friends at the time, like when I'd be singing his songs, they'd be like, oh, you kind of sound like him. And I'm like, all right, bet. So now I really got to start. Now I really got to do something here. Like musically, but I don't know. That's subjective. But like, I mean, it's just like, he's just one of those artists that like super influenced me. And like, I loved him from the beginning. And like everything he's done, like I've just been like a diehard fan since then. So, and it's like super rare for that. So I just thought that was like really, and I don't really know what it is though. I couldn't tell you. I guess it's just how he sounds. Like I guess anybody has that artist, right? So I don't know, but that's kind of who I base my sound off of. Thug. I fuck with Trippie Redd heavy. Yeah, like I kind of try to be like a mashup of that, like them two together, and then also put my own spin on it. So yeah, that's where that stems from for sure.
Right on.
Yeah.
What's your process like when making a song? Do you write, freestyle, or punch in?
I don't ever freestyle because, well, I'll take that back. I do freestyle sometimes now. It just kind of depends. Like, I get the freestyling thing. I would rather write. I usually just write. But the freestyling, you just waste time. I mean, unless you're like fucking Eminem or Juice WRLD, where you can just go in there and I guess just come off the top and like anything sounds good, or Wayne or whatever. But not all of us have that talent. So it's like, I would rather write some shit, have some shit at least down, and then I can go in the studio and like change it, or then I just have something written and then I'm in and out, and we can edit and we have time. But yeah, no, I'd rather do that. But every now and then I'll go in and like, you know how like when you go in to record, you make music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like when you go into record, and everybody that makes music and records knows this. Like if you go into record, you have something written down, but when you like go into the booth to like record and shit, it doesn't sound how you had it in your head when you go to record, right? So sometimes that'll happen, and I'm like, bro, I just want to trash the whole session. But if you have a good engineer, he'll be like, bro, just like see what you can do with the beat, because you obviously like the beat. So like try to make something out of it. So sometimes I'll come out with a whole different fucking song that like I went in there with, and like I don't like to do that. I don't like how that happens, but if you can still make a good product out of it, then that's straight. I guess you can't really complain. So sometimes it comes out better. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it does. Yeah, yeah. That's what I gotta say about that.
Do you produce or engineer any part of your music?
Yeah. So I was I started rapping in 2015. Around that time, like I found some shitty studio and some dudes that kind of knew what they were doing and like made some songs. Like I wish I wish I could hear those songs now, because I know those shits sound terrible. But around that time, like, so I knew I wanted to be a rapper, and I knew I wanted to like be in the music field somehow. So um, it wasn't till I went to school. So I graduated, and then I went to Full Sail for my music degree in computer science. I got my degree in computer science and recording arts. Which is crazy, because like that's when I started getting into it, but the field is so like it's so oversaturated. It's so oversaturated, bro. It's like I don't know, man. It makes me like it puts me in like a weird predicament with like the job itself, because I do want to be an engineer, but all the jobs are like it's so oversaturated and so what's the word? So competitive that it's just like it only makes sense for me to like do it if I was like in LA or like Vegas or some shit working on like big projects. But like how do you even get in there? How do you even you know what I'm saying? Like you could be the best in St. Pete. You could be the best in Florida. Matter of fact, you could be the best anywhere, but how the fuck do you even get in there? Like who's producing these major sounds? You could go look on like a CD, or you could go look on like what the what do they call it, the credentials, right? For mixtapes or albums or whatever the fuck, right? And see who like produced it and mixed it and mastered it, I guess. But like nobody's looking into that shit. Like who's really looking into that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like who's recruiting these people, or how are you getting into these spots where like for fast what's it, Clear Track Studios? They always claim their claim to fame is they've done songs for Plies and shit, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like they did shit for Plies. And that's all I ever hear them talk about. Yeah, we did this song for Plies and it blew up. Okay, so like like wasn't that just like one person or two? Like didn't one person record that and mix it, and then, or did you guys send that to like LA and get it like mastered? You see what I'm saying? Like nobody talks about this shit. So what's actually going on with the engineering side to make it to where, because when you hear a song that's been mixed and mastered by a professional, this shit don't sound anything like it does when we record it. Right? Like, you know what I'm saying? For the most
yes
part.
and no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you hear like, I mean, I guess it's subjective. Because you're hearing, right? You might be hearing something I'm not. So like say for example frequencies. In the engineering realm, we know all about frequencies, right? So we're fucking with frequencies. If there's too high of a frequency, you're gonna hear.
All right. What has been the biggest challenge in your music journey so far?
That's a fucking good question. Yo, the biggest challenge in my music journey so far, holy shit. Um, damn, okay. So I'm thinking, damn, the biggest challenge. Okay, break it down for me. When you say challenge, do you mean like are we talking financially? Are we talking like content wise, or like what exactly would you say challenge?
Just your biggest hurdle in music. Like, what would you say has been like the toughest like spot for you in music? Like the toughest hurdle or toughest road bump you've hit since you was in your journey in your career,
Damn,
since you started doing music.
I feel like there's a couple things, but um,
Some people it's like a show experience, maybe dealing with a bad booker or bad producer, or you know what I mean. Everybody got like their own personal.
I mean, I could talk about the Boosie shit.
Yeah, let's get into
Should I
it.
get into that? All right, cool. So,
Perfect setup.
yeah, pretty much. So, this is a pretty big, it's a pretty big hurdle. Or I don't know if I would say it's a challenge, but the thing is like,
What happened?
the thing is like, so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, right? So you got someone who's green as fuck like me, right? You got someone who's green as fuck coming up. Well, coming up like still on the ground, talking about a kid with a dream, bro. Like beginner, like bro. Look, you got. I'm gonna put it this way. So you got my neighbor, my neighbor that lives right across the street from me, which is crazy because I feel like this is all God's plan, right? This is all God's plan. So you got my neighbor. He comes up to me talking about I was in the music business. He knew Akon. This is all shit he claims, right? And I have no reason to not believe him. He was talking about I was in the music business. I was making beats. I knew Akon. I was there for Akon's first album, before he blew up, down in South Florida, this, that, and the other, right? So my neighbor comes to me. He goes, "Hey, in 2023, December 2023, he goes, hey, I got Boosie on Twitter. He's doing a promotion, like all upcoming artists or whatever the fuck. You can submit your song to him. He's doing like 7,500 for a verse, right? So I'm like, that sounds pretty dope. That sounds like an opportunity that I probably shouldn't give up. He's like, bro, you can't give this opportunity up. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I got to do this shit. I don't care. Like, whatever I got to do, I got to make this work. So I get in touch with one of his, he posted like 4 managers' numbers. I get in touch with Roadrunner, his manager, Roadrunner. So Roadrunner, me and him go back and forth. I'm like, okay, cool. I go and meet him in Atlanta. I pull up in my truck. So I'm a trucker right now, full time, trying to make all this shit work, right? I pull up in my truck to this gas station that's like 5 miles outside Boosie's house on I-85 outside Atlanta. He pulls up. He's like, "Oh shit, I thought you were black." I'm like, "Nah, bro, it's just me." He's like, "It's just you?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in my fucking truck, bro." I'm like, "Yeah, what's up? Where we going?" So he pulls up in like his pickup truck or whatever with like his group. I don't know who the fuck he's with, but he's like, "Shit." He said, "Follow me. We're going to Boosie's house." I pull up in the semi truck to Boosie's house, bro. So I pull up. We pull up. We get out. We go up. We walk up to Boosie's crib. Boosie's outside talking to these 2 white kids about fucking hunting or some shit, hunting on his lawn. And Boosie's cool as fuck, bro. Like, he daps me up. He's like, "Yo, what's up?" Like, heard the song, because Roadrunner sent it to him when he was on, like, the plane back home or whatever from LA. And he's like, "Yo, I heard the song. Shit slaps. Like, shit slaps." I was like, okay, cool. Like, he fucks with the song. Like, this is going to be a good song then if he fucks with it. So we go in. He's doing whatever. He's recording a song or some shit. Roadrunner's giving me a tour. So everything's working out. Everything's good. I give him the money. He does the verse. It comes out good. Like, I fuck with it. Put it on the song. And I'm like, you know what? Everything worked good there. I got pictures. Everything was cool. I leave. I go back. I do my work. Like a week later, I'm talking to my boy, and he's like, "Bro, you gotta do a video." I'm like, "Damn, you're right. I can't just do a verse. I gotta go all in. I gotta do a fucking video. Like, what the fuck are we doing?" So super important song. So I'm like, "Yeah, I gotta do a video. Like, we need the visuals for this to work." So I hit up Roadrunner. He's like, "All right, bet it's gonna be like 15 bands to do a fucking video." I was like, "How can we work out a deal? Can you do anything, bro?" And he's like, "Nah." I was like, "Well, he's gonna be doing a show in Tampa, right? At the USF Amphitheater." And he's like, "Yeah, he'll be there." I was like, "What if?" Because I'm obviously right by there, so I'm like, "What if he comes down and we do a video then? We do the video then when he comes down." And he's like, "We could do that. Then I'll shave 5 off for the traveling expense." I'm like, "Cool, okay, so 10 bands. I'll do it. Fuck it, let's get it." I took a loan out. Fuck. And by the way, this is not mommy and daddy's money. This is hardworking trucker boy lifestyle money. Like, I'm out here really doing this myself. Yes, I am white. Yes, no, this is not daddy's money for everybody. Ooh, it's daddy's money. Because I got a lot of that in the comments. I want to hear that shit, bro. I get all this shit myself. Like, bro, I have all the receipts to prove it. So listen. So he comes down. I got 10 bands. I go and take a fucking loan out because fuck it, I want to make this shit work. So I pull out 10 bands. Roadrunner says, "Meet me at this bar." Boosie's not there. He's getting ready at the amphitheater. So I go to the bar. Roadrunner's there. I had a model come out, paid the model to come out. And so we shoot the music video there, just my part without Boosie. And I'm like, "Okay, so Boosie's gonna be in the shit later. Like, what the fuck's up?" He's like, "Yeah, just we're gonna go to the amphitheater later. You'll come to the show, yada yada yada. We'll do y'all's part together there." I'm like, "Okay, bet." So we do our part. I give him 10 bands. He goes, "So this is where things get fucked up. This is where things get fucked up, right? So this is where the problem begins." So Roadrunner goes, "All right, how are you gonna promote this song?" I'm like, "Damn, like, I guess I didn't really think about that. I kind of figured, like, if I just had some shit with Boosie, like, it would go on his channel. It's on my channel. Like, I didn't really feel like I needed promotion, I guess. It would kind of just promote itself. But I guess, yeah, I guess I should have thought about that. Like, okay, like, what are we talking?" And he's like, "Well," I was like, "Well, I guess I could put it on WorldStar. I already spent fucking 15 bands. Like, I might as well put it on WorldStar for 750 or whatever the fuck they charge." And he's like, "Well, listen here, buddy. You give me another 5, right? I'll put it through the machine." Right. Okay. I said, "So the machine, why is that better than WorldStar?" He's like, "Well, WorldStar is going to take all your credit. They're going to take your video. They're going to get all the views. They're going to reap all the benefits." All right, cool. Like, I know that's a thing, but like, it'll still, I don't know. Like, at the end of the day, I feel like it's still. I really have no idea at this point. Like, I'm green as fuck. Like, I'll admit it. So I'm just trying to make things work. I'm just making moves. So he goes, "Look, give me another 5. I'll put it through the machine." I was like, "Bro, what does the machine do? Like, why is it better than WorldStar? Like, what's that gonna do?" He's like, "Bro, trust me, it's better." I was like, right, all right. I was like, "I don't have 5. I can't do 5, bro. I'm gonna just put it through WorldStar." And he's like, "Give me 3. Give me 3." I was like, "Bro, I don't even have this in cash. Like, I took a loan out. I paid 7,500 in cash already." So I'm like, "Bruh." So I'm like, "I don't have the cash. Like, how you trying to do this?" He's like, "Bro, just Apple Pay me. Apple Pay me." I'm like, "Fuck it, let's do it." I Apple paid him 3 bands right there, like at the on the spot in the back. Like, it was just me and him. Like, nobody else was even around. It was just me and him. He goes, "Pay me 3 bands." Bet. I sent him 3 bands. I was like, "So you're gonna put this through a machine, like whatever the fuck that means, the machine, and then it's gonna blow up." He's like, "Bro, it's like damn near guaranteed. Like, it's gonna do numbers." Like, all right, bro, you're fucking Boosie's manager. Like, all right, bro. Like, all right, man. I'm trusting you. I'm green as fuck. You're gonna sit here. You're not gonna, bro. You're not gonna rob me like that. Like, come on. You're not. Come on. You see what's going on here. Like, come on. So I I have full trust in this man at this point. Like, okay, all right, cool. He's here. I'm here. We're doing things. We're a big good business. Let's do it. All right, cool. So yeah, come to find out, I'm hitting this man up, bro. I'm hitting this man up. I'm calling, bro. I'm like, bro, every day I'm driving. I'm calling this man, bro, like months. So this happened in January, right? Video, I get the video back. Mind you, I don't know. I have a lot of fucking issues, but like, mind you, the video comes out. It only does like 8,000 views. I can't promote it through Sprizzy. They're saying there's nudity, there's too much language. Meanwhile, I have like way other worse songs that have way more fucking foul language. So I'm guessing it's something with Boosie, right? Like something with Boosie. They don't want to promote it, and they're not saying that though. So I'm like, okay, it's got to be Boosie then. So I can't promote nothing. I still have not tried to put it on WorldStar to this day, which I really should. But so months go by. I'm like, bro, when you putting it in the machine? What are you doing? Like, what's good? He finally got back to me after like 3 months and was like, bro, I'm sorry, I've been busy. I'm gonna put it through the machine. Just like give me a little bit when I get back, when I'm fly back here, whatever. Like excuses basically. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, all right, bro. Like, that's cool, bro. Appreciate it. Thanks. Like trying to be nice. Like being professional. Then I get back, another month goes by. I'm blowing him up, bro. Blowing bro up. Calls, texts. Like, mind you, and all this shit, all the calls and shit, I'm literally like, yo, like, I will still do business with y'all later. Like, after everything I spent and did, I'm still down to make moves with y'all later if y'all can make this shit work. If y'all can, like, do something for me, right? Like, I'm down to, like, do this all over again if y'all can help me. So, eventually, he just, like, I can't hear from this man. Still have him on Instagram. Still got Roadrunner on Instagram. He sees my shit. I'll like every now and then I'll hit him up like, yo, what's good? Leaves me on red. So I don't know what the fuck the machine is, but that video never saw a machine. I don't know what the fuck that is. So, bro, fucked me out of 3 bands. Cool, you fucked a green fucking artist out of 3 bands. Like, do you feel better, bro? Like, yo, shout out Roadrunner, bro. Like, do you feel better, bro? And it's like, does Boosie know about this shit, bro? Because I feel like if Boosie does know about this shit, that's fucking extremely crazy because that's super contradictory to what he has to say. Because doesn't he go on fucking Vlad all the time talking about, I'm just trying to help the artist out. I'm trying to do something better.
He does.
Right? Doesn't he say that shit? Yeah. So like you're gonna sit here and say that, but then like let your manager fuck me over. But the thing is, I don't actually think Boosie knows. I think Roadrunner did that to me because he knows I'm not in direct touch with Boosie. Like I don't have Boosie's number. So probably just Roadrunner, bro. So like I'm not gonna say I had beef with Boosie, but like that's like, bro. That's the thing is like artists want to gatekeep, bro. They want to gatekeep all the time, man. They just want to be kings and then like until they die, which I get, but like, bro, how about this? Boosie has 1 white artist, I think, in his whatchamacallit, his label, right? He's got 1 white artist, right?
Yeah.
And he's like
Blurry's the only one I've ever seen. Yeah, like a little blurry. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, bro, look, and then he just had what's his name? Mo3 that died. Mo3, right?
I don't know if that was his artist. I don't know if that was. They had an album together. I know that.
Yeah, I think he was signed to.
But
I think he was signed to him. But like, it's like, bro, look. So you have these artists, right, coming in, doing shit. Obviously, you fuck with them. You fuck with my song. Like, maybe it's my fault. And this might be a lesson. Like, maybe I should have been more aggressive on like, yo, so Boosie, like you fuck with the song, like, do you see like potential? Like, do you see like if you sign me, like how do I sign you? I think somewhere he said he doesn't sign people unless they have like 1 million views or some shit, or like they already blew up. But like either way, like did that fucking white artist have 1 million views before he got signed to Boosie? Because I never heard of him until he was on his label. That might just be me. I don't know. And I never heard Mo3 shit before he was signed, because I'm pretty sure Mo3 is signed to Boosie's label. And then You know, he came out with "Come Outside," right?
Yeah.
And then, but that was under Boosie, right? So like, that would only have gotten projected because of Boosie's label, right? And so the thing is, like, bro, you're gonna sit here and blackball me essentially, and like fuck me out of my money for what though? Like, nah, because it's like, bro, 3 bands. Okay, cool. 3 bands is a lot to me. Maybe it's not a lot to them, but like, it's a lot. Do y'all not remember being there? Like, like, is that just how it is? Like, once you're at the top, like, you just step on everybody's neck, right? That's just what it is, dog eat dog world. Fuck everybody, you know, when you're at the top, gatekeep. That's cool, but like, I don't know, man. I just don't get it. Like, it's just bad business. You know, it's just bad business. So like, all I want is like an answer. I just want to know, like, are y'all really just like, are dead ass scamming? That's scam, bro. That's straight up scam. Like, how else do you say it? You take 3 bands from me in person on a promise. I don't know, bro. I guess that, hey, that's a lesson, like, to everybody who's listening, like, to seeing this shit. Like, sign contracts, sign agreements. Don't do business on a handshake, because people are fake, I guess. I don't know. Shout out Roadrunner. Shout out Roadrunner for that shit. Shout out Boosie. As far as I'm concerned, I guess, you know, I'm still down. I'm still down to do shit with Boosie, because I know he fucks with that song, bro. Like, I know. I saw him, this man. I'm right here. I'm right here. Boosie, you fuck with my shit, bro is off, bro. Bro said, I heard that shit on the plane, bro. He said, you are fire, bro. He said that shit to my face. He said, yeah, you're fire, bro. You're fire, bro. Yeah, okay. All right, bro. So either Boosie's a lying ass bitch, or I just got scammed out from Roadrunner. So I don't know. I don't know what to say about it, but that's where we're at with it. I still fuck with Boosie heavy. I would still do music today. I just want an answer. That's what I want. I want an answer or an apology on something here. So I hope this clip makes it out. Clip this. Clip that, bro. Cause what the fuck, bro? Shit's wild. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I guess it's just a lesson learned, but it would be nice to have an answer. But I guess that's pretty much that story.
Yes, sir.
Everybody learns a lesson. Everybody got a lesson. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like people around you support your goals?
Hell no. Hell no. I feel like nobody supports my shit. To keep it a buck. Closest friends. John Boy in Atlanta, a studio I go to. Shout out John. I'm gonna send him this clip. Shout out John, bro. ATL studio, from the ground up studio. Shout out John, bro. He's probably the only one that I actually got like any validation from. And my ex best friend Dylan. But yeah, I mean, I guess 2 people. I mean, you know, I feel like even your parents, like, to an extent, they want to support you, but like, they don't really appreciate what you're doing. So you can't even really count them, you know? Like, your parents will support a fucking girl stripping, you know what I'm saying? Or like, they'll support, like, even though they know they don't like that, they're still gonna support it because they know, like, or a girl doing prostitution or OnlyFans, like, it's all the same. Like, they're gonna support what you want to do just because you're their kid, but they're not gonna, like, they don't actually appreciate what you're doing. So they're not gonna, it's a different dynamic with that, right? But yeah, I don't really think anybody really supports me like that. It's kind of just, but I think that's with everybody. I don't even feel like, I feel like that's with everybody. Everybody comes up alone until you start doing numbers. You have one good song, you have one good video, and then everybody's like, oh, all right, let's jump on the bandwagon now. So yeah, I mean, that's how I feel. Yeah.
All right. How do you handle criticism or doubt?
Criticism or doubt? That's a good question. So, I mean, because sometimes it gets to you, you know, like, sometimes it's sad. Like, at sometimes you're just like, damn, like, at your lowest, you have a bad day in the studio, or like you haven't made a song in a while, you haven't pushed it out, you're just like, I guess like criticism and doubt. Is this criticism and doubt? Like criticism is from somebody else, doubt from somebody else,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So I mean,
Like anybody like criticizing your music, like let's say a negative comment.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's always gonna be there. Like you're always gonna have it. It's just it depends who it comes from. If it's from like a random person, then it's one thing. But if it's from like your peers, then your friends, it's kind of like it's another thing. But it's a growing experience too, because no matter how much you're in doubt or get criticized, if you love what you do, you're gonna keep doing it, right? So like right now, I'm going through like a time where it's like I'm not recording a lot. I'm not doing a lot right now for myself, and it's just like, damn, like I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I'm still gonna keep doing it. I'm still gonna like I'm not gonna stop. You know what I mean? Like any opportunity I get, I'm gonna keep going. So it's not like it's gonna make you quit. You know what I mean? And I think that goes for most people. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's the vibe you like in your studio sessions?
I don't really have like a certain type. Like if I go into a studio, usually they're all set up the same. Like they're usually like dark and like they got the clouds in the fucking sky and shit, and it's like got the LED lights, you know, all in the corners and shit. You know, like that's cool. I don't make a better or worse song based on the vibe in the studio. Um, obviously, if it's a negative, obviously if there's negative vibes in the studio, like people are being negative, then that's one thing. But like, as long as you got a good engineer that's like vibing with you and not being a fucking dick, then like there should be no reason why it can't be a good session. Like, yeah.
Well, honey, do you prefer to record alone or with people around?
Either one. I don't give a fuck. I just prefer to have a booth to myself. I don't really like the like stand right next to the engineer and record type of thing. I like to have like a booth and have my own space, and then you know be able to like talk with the engineer, have a window or whatever the fuck. I like that setting better. That's yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Which song of yours best represents who you are right now?
Yo, it's probably the Assuming song with Boosie. Like straight up, yo, go listen, go stream Boosie and press X. Assuming that shit is fire. That shit. I chose that song specifically because it was one of the ones that I was like, yo, like Boosie will fuck with the heavy, and I feel like that's the reason why he did, because it sounds fucking amazing. Like, and I produced that whole song, and I'm not biased. Like that shit sounds good. Like you put that shit on, that shit sounds good anywhere. That shit, like everything is there. It has the it factor, 100%. Like the words, the lyrics, the cadence, the sound, like it's all there. It's good to go. Like there's no reason why I shouldn't be sitting at 1 million views right now. But God has other plans. But yeah, I mean, like the lyrics alone, 100% like should resonate with everybody, especially me, because like it just is it's me. Like it's just 100%. I'm not talking about money, fucking bitches. Well, actually, I am talking about a girl. A little sexual innuendo there, but it's not like random shit. It's a story. So yeah, I would say that one. Assuming.
Well, honey,
Go stream Assuming. Go get to it.
what was it like working with Boosie Badass?
It's cool, bro. It's just like, bro, nobody wants to give you the time of day. I feel like you have to be someone to be on someone, like, and then you're on their dick, right? Like nobody really gives a fuck about the small guy. No one gives a fuck about the green ass artist in the room, right? I mean, it just is what it is. It's natural, I guess. I just feel like, bro, look, if I'm spending bands on you, bro, it's kind of crazy to not. I'm not gonna say he was like disrespectful or he wasn't like ignoring me or nothing, but it just like comes to a point where it's like, yo, how do you even say it? Like, maybe ego, maybe big headedness. But like, look, he's Boosie, bro. He's got shit going on. I'm not hating on shit. He let me come to his house. Uh, he let me, you know what I'm saying? Like, he said I was raw. I felt with all that. It's just like, bro, look, in any aspect, if I'm spending money, bro. Look, I was at his crib for probably an hour. And then when I went to go see him at his show in Tampa, I was there for an hour. And then saw his show. So probably like 2 hours total. So it's like, bro, look, I'm spending all this money, but you can't give me like a day? You can't give me 4 hours. And then they're gonna come back and be like, well, what you wanna do? Hold hands and sit around and sing Kumbaya together and talk about the good times and the bad times? No, bro. I wanna like talk about business, bro. Like, and again, this is probably my fault. I probably should have been more aggressive and been like, hey, look, Boosie, can we sit down and talk about this? Can we sit down and talk about that? The thing is like, it happens so fast. Like you're in, like literally, I'm in there. Hey, yo, Boosie, what's good? Get the picture, snap, snap, snap. Picture, snap, snap, snap. There's other people in the. It's not just me. There's other people in the room too. Like other people are in here, like with Boosie. The thing is, like, bro, look. At the end of the day, I'm spending money, bro. This isn't mommy and daddy's money, bro. And even if it was mommy and daddy's money, money is money. Like, let's keep it a buck. 7,500 and then 10,000 plus 3,000 I got scammed out of. Like, bro, can I get some kind of restitution for this shit? Like, I can't even get it through the video, bro. Look, am I a victim? Am I victimizing myself? I don't know. I feel like, how do you, if it's, I'm actually in a loss of words. I don't even know what to really say about it. I feel bad for myself, but like, it's a lesson that I guess I had to learn. But it's kind of, I just feel like, I don't know what to think about it, right? Because you come up and it's like, your idols become your rivals, but like, it doesn't have to be that way. Why can't good business just be good business? Like, why can't I spend money and get a return? Because at the end of the day, it's all a gamble still, but this is one of those gambles that's pretty safe, I would say. But I mean, working with Boosie, it's cool, bro. Like, I would do it again for sure. I would be more aggressive next time. Be like, yo, like, future stuff. Like, what are we talking? Like, do you fuck with me heavy enough? Do you want to see more numbers? Like, we never even really had to talk like that, and I wanted to talk like that. So my fault, but at the end of the day, like, I'm spending bands. Like, we can't sit down and chop it up about nothing. Like, nothing at all. It's just, hi, bye. Here's a picture. Let's do this video. It wasn't like all right, now you got to get the fuck out of my face. Like, all right, bro, get out. Like, kick me out. Like, they didn't kick me out or nothing, but it's just like, you get that, like, all right, ha ha ha. Like, bro, I'm feeding you. I'm feeding your family. Like, I'm putting food in your kid's mouth. Like, let's keep it a buck. Like, and then I get scammed from your manager, bro. So I'm just saying, bro, it's kind of fucked. And then you got me. I'm a fucking trucker. Like, I'm trying to be in this world, and you want to sit here and gatekeep. Now, again, I'm not coming at Boosie, but it is Boosie. It is low key Boosie's. It's his manager, so that it falls under the Boosie umbrella. I don't know, bro. I mean, at some point you got to take accountability for something. So, again, though, like, Boosie probably doesn't even know. I don't know if he knows or not. Like, let's get this clip out. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out myself. So let's try to get that done. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
That's real.
Yeah.
Where do you see your music going in the next year?
I love these questions because it's like, what is the 5-year plan? What is the 5-year plan? I don't fucking know. I mean, I'm just kind of doing what I'm doing. I mean, here's the thing. What the fuck am I supposed to do, right? What am I supposed to do exactly? I mean, I'm asking this. It's kind of a rhetorical question. What am I supposed to do? What is anybody supposed to do to get big, right? Because all I know is it's been like what is it, networking, right? Everybody's like, You got to be at the right time, at the right place, with the right person. Okay, so luck. Keep it a buck, luck. We're gonna chalk it up to luck. Well, everything is luck. Everything's chalked up to luck. I mean, okay. So I need to be in LA at the right time, at the right dinner table with Young Thug sitting across the table from me, and then I rush over there. I'm like, hey, listen to my mixtape. Or you do your own route. You just like spam videos on YouTube all day, which I don't know how anybody has any time for that. I really fucking don't, bro. I don't know how people make it that way. I just don't get it. You pay for ads. You put your shit. You blast your shit. Spam your shit on social media with ads. Like maybe I'm missing something. Maybe somebody can help me out with this. Cause I have no idea. I'm just doing what I'm doing in the moment and hoping it's gonna work. And then when I see opportunities arrive, I got the money to put up for it, like for sure. Like I can make things happen. I thought I could make things happen. Maybe I can't make things happen. And that's the thing is like maybe you can. Maybe it really is just all luck. I mean, luck is involved no matter what. So I don't know. Somebody tell me. Somebody somebody in the comments. Hey yo, chat. What are we thinking about this? I don't know. Somebody tell me. Spam your shit, bro. Just spam it forever. Just keep uploading, and one day it'll just blow up. Like magically, the algorithm will do it. All right, bro. I guess I'll wait till I'm 80 then, because I guess that's the rate. I don't know what to say about it. I don't know what to tell nobody either. And the thing is, nobody has an answer. Like I'll go to all these places around the country. Like remember, I'm trucking, so I'll go to all these studios. Hey, yo, so are you linked in with anybody? Nah. All right. Yeah, like. Even Clear Track, I'll go to Clear Track. Yo, so y'all got that Plies track, right? The platinum plaque Plies track, right? So what's going on? Like, are we linked in? Nah, we just have that track. So where's that getting anybody? Like, okay, so I could work here and then what? Do I go to the Grammys now? Nah, bro, we just have credentials now. So what does that fucking mean? People that are green as fuck are just gonna come here instead of going to like the studio up the street from them? Like, that's the main goal. Like I don't get it, bro. I like maybe I'm coming at this wrong, but like that's how I see it. Like, what are we actually working towards? I'm trying to get into like these mega studios and work with like big name artists and find out how they make everybody sound magical as fuck. Cause I don't know, bro. That's my year plan, but I don't know how to execute it to keep it a buck. So yeah, just doing what I'm doing. Keep uploading. Keep trying. All right.
That's real. So these are all fast questions here. So we're just gonna go. I'm just gonna be shooting them all at you. All right. So what are you currently working on?
Currently, right now, I don't actually have anything in the works. I kind of put songs out now, whenever I can get to them. That's it.
Are there any collaborations you want to make happen?
Yeah. Do you mean like anybody in the world or just like anybody in the world? Yo, if I could collab with anybody right now, it'd be Young Thug. It would be Trippie Redd. It'd be 6ix9ine. Like those are the top three. Am I forgetting somebody? No, that's pretty much it. Like those are the big three. Those are the big three for me. Like all day. Yeah.
What do you like to do when you're not making music?
When I'm not making music, I'm literally fucking working. Like I'm working 6 days a week, sometimes 6.5, 7. So it's like, bro, I'm really getting to the money. I'm really getting to the money, which is cool. It's great for me. But now I feel like I can't do shit with it. So when I go to these studios on the road and shit, I don't know. I'm like, this is cool. This is good. I should do this. But where am I getting? Where am I getting? Like, somebody tell me, bro. Somebody tell me. Like, I don't get it. I don't know. That's what I'm doing when I'm not. Yeah. Yeah.
What keeps you motivated outside of the studio?
Outside of the studio keeps me motivated. New songs from your favorite artists. Anytime the big three I just named, they drop, bro, I'm instantly inspired. I'll pull inspiration from like older I'll go back to the '80s and stuff and listen to the R&B there, and I'm trying to think of like the group and shit, but fucking Brian McKnight, Brian McKnight is actually still relevant as fuck. I love his shit, and I pull inspiration from like Fleetwood Mac, fucking like just old groups, the Bee Gees. Like I'll pull inspiration from them too, like for sure. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
100. Who are you when the cameras are off?
I mean, I think I'm the same person, really. I'm just full of energy, bro. I can fucking yap. I can definitely yap. I'm the same person. I mean, nobody can really validate it except for the people in this room right now, and family and friends. But I mean, I'm just working, bro. I'm trying to make things work. You got one life, so and I realize that to the fullest. So I'm not trying to waste any time. I'm trying to make things work. Yeah, hard worker.
What do you want listeners to feel when they hear your music?
Ooh, that's a good question. I like that question. You know that feeling. You know that feeling when you get goosebumps when like you hear something and it gives you chills, but not like a not like a scary fucking goosebump chill, but like a you. What even is that emotion? You know what I'm talking about, Santana?
Yeah.
Like you hear a sound and you're like, ooh, and you get hype, and like you get the chills and you're like, ooh, I'm about to, ooh. Yeah, that's what I want them to feel. That's what I want them to feel. Just that, ooh, that shit slaps. Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what's
I can't
up.
really describe it other than that, but yeah, that's the best I got.
What's the message you want people to take from your story?
I love that question. Basically, like,
Hold on. Before you answer that,
yeah.
all right. What's the message you want people to take from your story?
Yeah, I love that question. I just want people to like realize that I don't want to sound cliche here, so let me think about this. Basically, just it doesn't matter who the fuck you are or what the fuck you look like, bro. Like it's so cliche, but listen, it just is what it is. Like you gotta sound good though. Like in this business, in the music world, you gotta step, bro. You gotta make a move. Like you only need one good move to set you up. Is how I feel, and you have to have a good sound. I don't give a fuck what you look like, where you come from. Like if you sound good, I'm listening to you, bro. And that's all anybody needs to know. So like, don't be scared to like try something new. That's it. It sounds cliche as fuck, but that's literally what it is. I mean, it's the best. It's the best advice I can give. Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
That's real. What do you think of the music dropping in 2025? You feel like it's been getting better or you feel like it's getting worse?
Ooh, that's a good question. It's ass. Yo, it's ass. I think we all see it. Drake is ass now. I mean, Drake is cool, but like, bro, it's a steady decline. Nobody can last forever, bro. Nobody can last forever. You're in your prime, and then it's kind of just a downhill slope from there. What grade downhill slope it is, just depends on the odds, but it's pretty much just downhill, and then it's kind of just trying to stay alive. I mean, with the new Trippy songs that just came out, I mean, he's kind of like back to his old sound, so those songs are fire as fuck. It's super inspirational for me. Love that. Love to see that shit. So like, but the thing is with that, it's a comeback. So you got to keep doing that shit. Like in general, as an artist, when you come back like that, like Tyga's come back with Taste, you gotta stay on that shit. And then you're still gonna fall off from there. You're still at a downhill slope from there. So when you're at your peak, everything needs to be done. Then strike the pot while it's hot. Strike the iron while it's hot, right? So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah, music right now is ass. Haven't heard anything good this year except for Trippy's shit. Even Young Thug's shit is ass. I hate to say it, But it is what it is. We're in a weird time where art and the thing, and I think it goes back to what's going on with me and Boosie. Like, it's so relevant to me that everybody wants to fucking gatekeep. And we got all these artists. I haven't heard a new artist come out. Maybe I'm just not looking, but I haven't heard any new artists come out in the last like 2 or 3 years. Like after COVID happened, I haven't seen no new artists come out, and I wonder why. I really do wonder why. And I feel like there's a lot of gatekeeping going on, and there's a lot of no money being had because now artists can't make money doing shit besides shows. So I'm gonna say it like that. That's what we got. Music is ass right now. In all genres, most genres, yeah.
What do you think of rappers blowing up off of TikTok? You feel like it's valid or are they lucky?
Rappers blowing up in TikTok?
Yeah, blowing up off of TikTok.
Who blew up off TikTok?
1900 Rugrat, that's one of them.
Okay, all right. I mean, he's doing his thing. I don't really like fuck with like that vibe necessarily. It's not really my lane. Would you say he's like more like a Kodak? Or he's a little more grittier.
Yeah, he's like a white Kodak. Yeah, he's from Florida.
He's like a white. He's like who's that one Jewish kid with the like.
Bay Flogo.
No, the other one. He's in Florida.
BLB Kosher.
BLB Kosher, yeah. Like
Yeah.
He's kind of like that. Like he's definitely the white Kodak. I fuck with him. He's doing his thing.
Yeah, he blew up on a TikTok too.
You know, it's just like, bro. Did he really? He blew up on TikTok?
Yeah, he blew up.
I think TikTok is just a good platform. Like in general, like if you can blow up off any platform, who gives a fuck? Nobody's gonna care if you sound like ass, or they'll just make you a meme and then you'll die off. But like if you're good and you blow up on TikTok, that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. I'll do something on TikTok and try to blow up, but I think it's fine. Yeah, to say the least. Keep playing this chord.
What do you think of drill music right now? Still hot or dead?
Drill. I never really fuck with drill. Like, I think drill music is super niche, like super subjective. Even though it's like big, like you consider like King Von and Dirk drill, right? When they did their shit, right? That's about all I listen to, but I don't really fuck with it. I don't like the thing with drill is it's pretty negative overall. Like, you know, talking about killing people, like, I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like, if you're catching bodies, like, it's not my lane. I don't really have a voice to speak on it. I don't know if it's really my place. I just think, if we're talking musically, it doesn't do anything for me. Like, it's dry. It's just, like, there's no dynamic there. It's just like, let me get on the mic and talk about like killing people. I mean, hey, bro, if you want to do that and make it work, like, I'm not stopping you. That's how I feel about drill. I don't know. I don't want to fuck with it.
What do you think of ghostwriting? Smart business or cheating?
Ooh, ghostwriting? I feel like you shouldn't have a ghostwriter until like, you know, you're at that Eminem, Drake level, Taylor Swift level. Like you're them, right? You're them. Once you're there, there's only so much shit you can make a song about. You only have so many creative juices, I feel like, in your life. So like, if you can have somebody else step in and write some songs and make bangers and they sound good, I don't have a problem with it. At the end of the day, I don't. I don't give a fuck, bro. I mean, I don't care. But I think in the beginning, it's important for you to definitely have your, like, everything should be authentic and write your own shit. But once you're at that top tier, who cares? I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Yes, sir. What do you think of AI music? Is it a threat or opportunity?
Damn. Ooh, damn. I've been thinking a lot about this one because AI is here. AI is here, chat. AI is here and it's not going anywhere. And it's super prevalent, and really relevant. AI is it can't do anything right now but it's in such early stages. You don't know where it's gonna really go. it really, I mean, they're making songs right now. Like you hear all that country shit that they're making, and I mean, hey, that shit is extremely, it's there. So I think it's gonna get to. I think it's gonna get there. I mean, and the way it can mock people's voices and songs, like bro, it's gonna get there. It's gonna get to a point where it's a problem. I think, and there's something's got to be set in place. And I don't know where it's gonna go, but yeah, it is. It's a threat. I think it's a threat. Yeah, yeah. I'll keep it at that.
100.
Yeah.
What do you think of the current state of Florida artists?
I mean, they're doing their thing, bro. Look, they're doing their thing. I can't hate. Like everybody has their lane. Um, Whenever I hear Florida artists, I always just immediately think of like Kodak and his like the wave he made with uh BLP Kosher and is Rugrat from Florida?
Yeah,
Is he Florida?
yeah, he's from Florida.
And then who else is from Florida?
Um, El
Fucking
Snapo, I know he's from Florida. Who else is from Florida? I can think of at the top of my head. There's a lot of them. Side Jim, Golden Boy, I know he's from Florida. Bossman D-Lo, he's from Florida.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of them
Bossman
coming
D-Lo's
up
from
right
Florida?
now. Yeah, he's
Okay.
from Florida.
We all know T-Pain's from Florida.
Yeah, Payne's from
Flo
Florida
Rida,
too.
you know,
Yeah,
the older ones. But the thing is, like, I don't even fuck. I don't make Florida music like quote unquote Florida sound. Like I don't have that because I think of Kodak. Whenever you're like, oh, Florida rapper, I think Kodak, BLP Kosher.
yeah. That's
Like I think of that
no
South
nowadays.
Florida,
No
like
fewer, yeah.
that sound, and I don't go out of my way to listen to that sound. Like you heard my big three, so I'm very ATL based. I mean, what's going on in Florida is cool. I like that they're keeping Florida hot. I like that. I appreciate that. I like that. But as far as the sound goes, it's like okay. I mean, they're doing their thing. I'm not hating. I don't really have an opinion on it. I guess it's fine. It's whatever. You know?
Behind it.
Yeah, it's better. Hey, it's better than Cali. Fuck Cali. Fuck that Cali shit. I hate West Coast music, bro. I'm gonna say that West Coast music, except for Shoreline Mafia, they kind of slap. I like their vibes, but their flow. Everybody else, yeah, bro, you're gonna have to do better, man. You're gonna have to do better. Anyway, next question.
What do you think of rappers who only talk about money?
Rappers who only talk about money, that's cool. If it sounds good. Does the song sound good? Is the cadence there? Is the flow there? Are the dynamics there? Was the engineer on lock when he made it? Is it on time? Is it on beat? That's fine. Talk about money. You know, I love Thug, Trippy. That's all most artists even talk about anyway. Like money, drugs, and bitches. I really don't care what you talk about as long as it sounds good, bro. If it doesn't sound good, I'm not listening to it. I don't care. Money's the thing, bro. Money is like it's super important to have money. Like, bro, nobody's gonna listen to you if you're just like, I'm down bad, I'm broke, wah wah wah. Nah, you wanna hear, bitch, I got bands, I got money to spend, I got new cars, I got new houses. Like you wanna hear success. You wanna hear success stories. Nobody wants to hear your fucking wah wah wah. I'm broke now. Like who's making songs like I don't know. It's just it's the stigma, man. It's just it is what it is. I don't care. I like it. If it sounds good, it's cool. I talk about it too. Yeah.
What do you think of artists who blow up overnight?
I don't think it's real. The blowing up overnight. I used to believe that blowing up overnight was real. I think it's a fairy tale because I looked into it with who the fuck was it? Somebody blew up, and I was like, no way, they came out of fucking nowhere. But it turns out, if you go on their YouTube, if you go on their Spotify, they have projects, bro. You can see it. It's there. It looks like they came out of nowhere, but they've been doing this shit for years, bro. Like every time I try to look into it, they have mixtapes. They got previous albums. They just didn't have that one song that got them there, right? So it is a grind. It's a grind. It's always a grind. Like Sabrina Carpenter. Sabrina Carpenter and that other girl, Emily Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Is that her name? Bro, I thought they came out of nowhere. I was like, bro, where did these girls come from? After looking into it, bro, they're Disney Channel stars. Like these, bro, they don't come out of, like, they started young as fuck. And you just didn't know they were that entity where they are now because they were like, they were tending to the kids over here. They're doing fucking, we're grown adults. We're not watching what the fuck, we're not watching Disney Channel no more. Nobody gives a fuck. Now they're on the main stage doing what they're doing now. Now they're up with the Drakes and they're in the everyday, now they're in our life. So it's like, you just don't know. They didn't come out of nowhere. They made a switch. They came from somewhere, bro. So, everybody has a beginning and a grind. I don't believe anybody blows up overnight. Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
What do you think of the industry pushing the same few artists?
Okay, cool. So, I think it's gatekeeping. Don't break what doesn't, don't fix what's not broken, right? Why when Young Thug is still hot in jail, are we gonna just because he's not making music, we're just gonna push somebody else now? Now somebody step up to the plate and take his spot. Unfortunately, no, bro. He's gaining so much momentum in jail. When he comes out, people are waiting on this. They want to hear what he's got to say. They're like, that's the biggest fucking like. You might as well just go to jail for fun when you get to that level and just like, because it's just a move. Like, it's only gonna help you when you come out. I mean, they're still making music. Don't fix what's not broken. And then when it does break, I don't know the process. I don't see. That's the thing too. Is like when you do have someone come into the game, I would imagine it's a lot like what I just said. You got people that have been working up, and then they're at the gate. They're at the forefront where people are goaltending and gatekeeping, and they're trying to get in. But you still got the Drakes who are never going to get off their high horse. They're never going to let nobody else. They're going to do songs with these people and try to blow them up, but I think it also has to do with comfortability. People just like people will always like a Drake. They'll always like a Young Thug. They'll always like people that they've listened to. Like, it's hard to like that person unless you really like that song and they have a lot of songs similar. I mean, shit, I could go down that rabbit hole right now and yap about it, but I'll leave it there. I think that's what it is. I think it's gatekeeping. I think it's just these people have deals and they have to fulfill these deals and they're still able to make music. So I'll leave it at that. Yeah.
What do you think of artists who fake their lifestyle?
I think it's fine. I think it's more about your character as a person. Like, are you faking the lifestyle and faking yourself? Like, are you just a character? Because to a certain degree, you do have to put on an image for the world as an entertainer. Like, for example, I mean, every rapper's rented a fucking Lambo or a Rolls Royce for a video. Like, I don't give a fuck who you are. You've rented a fucking car at some fucking point for a video. Let's keep it a buck. You didn't fucking fly out to Cali for a video for somebody else and then bring your fucking car. Like, let's be real. So you gotta portray an image. I don't give a fuck. The thing is like, is it fucking with your character? Is your character fake? Is your personality fake? Cars come and go. Material things come and go. But your character, that's you, bro. That doesn't come and go. And when it does change, people are gonna know. So that's how I feel about that.
All right. What do you think of rappers who can't perform live?
So when you say can't perform, because why can't they? Like, they just sound bad or what?
It could be lack of stage presence. Maybe they ain't rapping their words into the microphone. maybe just they don't sound the same as it does in the recording, or maybe they just look stale just on stage.
Yeah. Well, who can't record? Who can't perform live? Do that you know
Um, Off the top of my head, um, I don't want to throw anybody out it because it's your interview. You feel
of? No,
me?
no. You tell me, because I don't know. Like I don't know.
It was just a question in general. Like, you ever seen like somebody like even like in Instagram or TikTok, like you ever seen somebody perform, or you're just like it was just different from like them in recording.
Like they did do a live show, but they sound different.
Like it could be like it's a whole mixture of things. Like you just look at them on stage and you're just like, this is not what I expected it to be.
Yeah. So I mean, it's an interesting topic because
This the same thing could apply to like a band, or you know what I mean too. Like you ever seen like a band too?
yeah,
Yeah,
and it could be it goes for anybody. It
it's
goes
the same for anybody.
for anybody
Yeah.
that does live. I think it. I think everybody, every single person that's an artist is gonna always sound better in the studio. 100%. Like that should be a no-brainer. You're always gonna sound better in the studio. It's structurally sound and built in the studio for you to sound 1000% the best you can sound ever in your life ever. Plus, you have a fucking computer that has virtual dynamics in it that are gonna compress your voice and do all this shit. You're always gonna sound better inside a digital realm, inside a studio. 100%, always. So when you go do live, it's gonna be subjective, just like it is when you hear it on iTunes or a streaming platform. You're always gonna be subjected to that arena. You're gonna be subjected to that arena, the motherfucker next to you who's drunk as fuck yelling, somebody fucking trying to start a riot. You're gonna be subjected to all these different sounds. So can somebody sound like ass on stage? 100%. You're subjected to if they're sick, if they're fucking drunk. There's so many fucking factors when the live show happens that it's never gonna sound how it does from a studio. So, but like to really, I guess to like who's ass on stage, I think every concert I've been to, everybody sounds 10,000% different. I mean, it's like night and day. Like they don't sound nothing like they do in the stew, and I think that's just how it is. I think Drake and Eminem actually sound like extremely similar to how they do in the studio. But I mean, I heard Wayne live. That he can sound nothing like he does. Thug sounds nothing like he does. But like, do I hate that? No. I think it's just like a different dynamic. It just if you do, it's subjective. If you don't like it, then you don't like it, and then you can just listen to streaming shit. So I guess that's my answer. If that answered it, like yeah, that's kind of that's where I'm at.
100. What do you think of artists who use heavy auto tune?
I think it's fine. I use heavy auto tune, so I'm biased. I don't, but again, I don't care. I think that it's a tool. Just like, can you fucking dig a diamond up without a hammer, or the mining tool? Can you do that? Can somebody go to the coal mines and dig me up coal without any tools? Oh, but press X. Isn't that what drill music is all about? Oh, they go in there and they're dry and their vocals dry. Yeah, it's boring. Yeah, it sucks. Hey, J. Cole. Yeah, bro, can I get like it's funny as fuck. Is when J. Cole uses autotune, it's ass. same with 21 Savage. Yo. That shit is ass. Stop using autotune. So there's artists that know how to do it, and then there's artists that, again, it's a tool. You can use the tool wrong. I can use a hammer and hammer this couch. That shit is not. I mean, hey, I don't know why you're hammering the couch, but you can hammer a couch. It's just a tool. Like, you got to use it right. You got to know what to use it for, what kind of song you're making. Oh, that shit's funny. Yeah, I don't care. I love autotune. I love autotune. I feel like if you don't like autotune, you're a hater. My buddy hates autotune, and he does like all just like straight natural like dry rap, just maybe a little compression or whatever, dynamic EQ, all that shit. Like he sounds good for the most part, but it's like he just hates autotune. I'm like, bro, you gotta get off the hate train. Like you gotta, because I don't hate people that don't use. I don't hate it. It's just like depends what you're going for. Depends what dynamic you want. I love autotune. Shout out autotune. Shout out Antares. Keep it going, bro. Keep it going. Keep it going.
What do you think of white rappers and hip hop today?
um, that's see, and you know what? I'm glad you brought that up. That kind of goes back to when you asked me what is like your story, like what's different about you, right? What would you ask me then? Um, it's like, bro, look, I want to be that white rapper that doesn't sound nothing like because when you have a white rapper come out, a lot of the times, like you see, it's just like they're natural. They want to do an Eminem lane, right? They want to go the Eminem route. They want to do the Mac Miller route. They want to do a rock route. They want to do like what the Kodak. Okay, so now we have white rappers going Kodak route. Um, yeah, like okay, so there are, I don't know any white rappers that are doing what I'm doing. So I'm a white rapper that does ATL bass sound. I don't know another white rapper that does that. Somebody in the comments drop a link for a white rapper that does what I do. Because I don't know one. I don't know one. I'm dead ass. I don't know. Boosie's artist doesn't do that shit. The Florida rappers don't do that shit. They're on Kodak's. I'm not gonna say they're on Kodak's dick, but they're on that Kodak type of time. I'm on the ATL sound type of time. I don't know any white rapper that's doing it. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I don't hate what the white rappers are doing in Florida. It's just not my vibe. I never really liked Kodak like that, like the music musically. So I'll just say that like I'm doing something different. So
That's real.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
What do you think of rappers flexing guns in their videos?
Rappers flexing guns in the videos. I think that's fine. I think it adds like it adds a dynamic, a danger dynamic, right? So you got rappers, doing the tough guy shit with the guns. I mean, do you, bro? Like, I fuck with Dirk, bro. I fuck with Dirk. I fuck with the Dirk and Vaughn shit. I still fuck with Dirk, even though he's in jail. Free Dirk. It's just like, I mean, you got a gun in your video. All right. Look, you reap what you sow. So, like, I don't know what the law is with that. I don't know. Is that even legal? Is that legal to do? I mean, I don't fucking know. Like, but they do. I don't know. I feel like the feds are just always watching. So I would just say be smart. But I don't care if you do it. That's cool. Do your thing. Yeah.
What do you think of artists dropping albums with no fan base?
Um, you got to start somewhere. You're not born with fans. You got to throw that shit out, and it's one of my like challenges right now too. It's like I don't have a fucking big fan base, but like you gotta fucking start somewhere. You gotta build. You gotta earn those subscribers. You gotta get the shit, and the people that can do it and do it well, shout out them. When somebody wants to tell me how to do it the best way, I want to hear it. I want to hear the best way to build subscribers and all that shit. So somebody let me know. Somebody let me know, and I'll do it. I'll show receipts. Yeah, yeah.
What do you think of rappers paying for features? Is it smart or desperate?
Rappers paying for features. Shit, I paid for a feature. I think that I think it's well. I mean, I'm probably biased, but like I think it's good because you're gonna get the exposure from their fan base, and it's only gonna look good for you. Like especially if you have less of a fan base than that person, then you're gonna look good. It's only positive for you, and it should be positive for them too because you're paying them. So how's that ever bad? I don't see how it would be bad ever. Yeah, I think it's smart. Do that shit if you can.
What do you think of labels controlling artists' social media?
Labels controlling artists' social media. I don't know a lot about it. I've never worked with a label. I think that if they're controlling it to help the artists, I mean, I don't know how it would be negative. I don't know much about it. I mean, I would say they probably do a better job at promotion than the artist would, right? So I would see it as a positive, net positive. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What do you think of fans judging artists off of one bad song?
Yeah. So the thing is like, if the label is gonna push that one bad song, then it's subjective. But if everybody's saying that song is ass, that song that they pushed for you to hear that song, for you to say it's ass, is probably one of their singles, which means most of that album or mixtape is gonna be ass. Yeah. I mean, if you hear any of the hit singles on anybody's album, like specifically rap, and then well, actually, any genre, fuck it, any genre in general. If you hear their singles, and then you go and listen to the rest of their album, you're gonna see the singles have 5 stars on iTunes, and then the rest of the fucking songs are gonna have 2.5, 2, 3.2. Mid. It's all mid. It's all mid. That's why they know they push that hit single. And if that's the ass song, then the rest of the album's gonna be ass. That's how it's gonna be. And nobody really gives a fuck about the rest of the album. So good luck trying to get people to listen after that. It's sad, but that's what it is. That's what it is. Yep.
What do you think of artists switching genres?
I don't like country. So like when artists go to country, like Post Malone did that shit. Man, Post Malone should have never done that shit. But you know what? He had a good 1 or 2 songs with that country shit. I don't prefer it. I think that like with rap now, you don't need to do that shit unless you just really, really, really wanna fucking be a cunt. Like I'm saying country because nobody else is switching to anything else. You don't see rappers going to fucking jazz and alternative and contemporary, and you don't see them going to fucking uh uh like rock. I mean, I guess Wayne did that shit. Um, but motherfuckers they're not doing that. They're doing crossovers with country. So it's like I don't think it's necessary. Rap is in a state where it's already poppy. It's already pop. It's like it's basically pop, R&B, and hip hop all in one. Trap, like it's all become one conglomerate. You don't need to be doing all that shit. That's my take. I don't think it's necessary, but you build a fan base up in one genre. Why switch to another one? It works for some people. It works for some people. So good on them. Good on them for that. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I got.
What do you think of remixes? Still needed or played out?
Mm, damn. I love remixes. I'll do remixes. I think it is played out for the most part. Like you can't do like a Wayne fucking mixtape anymore. Maybe you can. Maybe you can.
And those are classics.
Those are fucking
Yeah,
classics.
those
And
are all classics.
you know, no the no ceiling shit. I mean, it's just like if you can do it right, you're gonna do it right. How about that? If you do it and it sounds good, no one's gonna hate it. But nobody's doing it for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's because right now we're in a state where there's a sea of beats everywhere. You can just do your own thing. You don't really need to like go off of somebody. Like it's fun for bigger artists to do it. Some artists like came up on that, so like it was just like their niche. It was a niche, and now it's like if you want to do it and do it well. Because if you don't, then you're just doing a disservice to the original song, and it's gonna be no one's gonna listen to it. So I think it can still be done. I just don't know if it's like is it really a necessity anymore? Like even even Wayne's not doing that shit, so maybe it's done for.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
What do you think of rappers doing skits to promote their music?
Like funny skits.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. I think it's a good outlet. If it works, it works. If it's funny, I'll watch it. Fuck it. I feel like that's how Jack Harlow really got on. Like he was doing the skits with Drewski and shit in the beginning,
Yeah, I remember.
and that made me like him a little more. But like, it's still like musically though. I mean, whatever. Like, it didn't really like make me like his music more. So I don't know. But I guess it's a good way for promotion and to get you, you know, more views. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
What do you think of artists using Scandal to blow up?
Scandal. Okay, so can you give me an example of like someone who did that?
Um, like let's say how like just creating any type of like fake narrative, any type of fake beef. Let's go with that one. Like just start you just anything just that isn't
Fake
real,
beef.
just like a fake beef, just to get themselves over.
Who's that one dude that? Who's that one dude that fake got arrested? You remember that? Some dude fake got arrested outside of a club. He like paid like some cops to like fake arrest him or some shit, and then like it was like, oh, he went to jail, and then he got a lot of clout for that, and then everybody found out it was fake later.
Yeah, I'm
I don't
not
know his
sure.
name. Yeah, I forgot his name, but I mean, look, it's tough as fuck to get put on. It's tough as fuck to be anybody. So, do I think scamming is good? Hell no. You should not get your way to the top by scamming. But if you can gimmick, if you can troll and do that, and it's like funny, no one's really getting hurt, and like you still have good product to give the people, right? Then I don't think it's a problem. I think like, yo, you got a little stunt, you did a little stunt. All right, we'll judge it then. Like we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I don't think it's like I don't think it's a big deal. Yeah, I think it's cool.
Okay. Be honest. What do you think of the Oh no, fuck I'm skipping out. This would be way better.
Oh shit, okay. He said be honest. I'm on it.
What do you think of music pages like Villain TV posting drama?
I mean, so when you say posting drama, you just mean like in general, just like in the everyday,
Yeah, just like our page posting drama every day.
just like like when 6ix9ine got robbed, you guys posted his like his
Yeah,
video.
yeah, we
Well,
posted that.
well, when you say like, what do I think about it? Like, what am I supposed to like? Am I supposed to have like some kind of negative thought about it, or just like?
Just like we just what do you think of those type of pages that you're also on as well?
Well, I don't think it's an issue. Like, it's like a news outlet, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah, that's
just
what we do. We do news.
it's just like so. It's another outlet for somebody to discover news. Um, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't think like it brings you news. It brings you content. Everybody loves content, and we're gonna watch that shit. We consume content like it's our fucking part-time job. So, and for a lot of people, it's like full-time jobs. So, like the more content that's out there, the more people are gonna watch it. I don't think it's bad. Like I think it's good content. If you do it right, if you're doing it right, what I've seen is cool. Everything's cool. So that's all. I mean, that's all I really have to say about it. It's straight. We love the content, baby.
What do you think of rappers relying on Instagram more than music?
Relying on Instagram more than music. I mean, it's cool. It's just another platform. It's like, well, what do we have before? iTunes and LimeWire or whatever the fuck. Now we have everything is a platform. Everything is a promotional platform. Like you can promote everything everywhere now. So you got TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, iTunes, and then all the streaming services like um it's endless. So it's like, why is it so hard to get put on? Because it's oversaturated. Dude, I don't know. Like that shit, it sends me into a spiral. I really don't even know how to like how to go about that because I just go into like a rabbit hole. But uh, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Promote your shit, man. Promote your shit. If it's Instagram Live, whatever. It's a great way. I think it's a great way to get out there. Everybody loves Instagram. Yeah.
What do you think is more important, lyrics or vibe?
Vibe. 100% vibe. Because you got to think every song is made with like the same like 50 words or some shit like that, right? Um, so it's about the vibe, bro. It's about the cadence, flow, the dynamics, the reverbs, the echoes, the sound. Like that's why I don't like drill. That's why I don't like dry rappers. Like because everybody's saying the same shit for the most part. So like you need to like say it differently with a different flow, a different cadence. Well, Preston, that's what they're doing. Preston, that's what they're doing. They're doing it. Nah, bro. Like drill all sounds the fucking same. Let's keep it a buck. Drill all sounds the same. Um, every J Cole song sounds the same. I'm gonna say it like that. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna keep it like that.
What do you think is harder, blowing up or staying relevant?
Damn, that's a good question. I mean, I guess it's. What if I said both? What if I said it's equal? Can I say that? Can that be my answer?
It's up to you.
I think it's like just as hard to blow up because you can blow up for the wrong reason. You can I don't know. I guess that's kind of contradictory. You can blow up for the wrong reason, and you can blow up. Um, I don't know. Then maybe it is being relevant because you can blow up right for the wrong reason, but then like you're not gonna stay on because you blew up for the wrong reason. But then like I don't. That's a tough question. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm gonna just say both. I'm gonna just say both. Both are equally as hard, equally
Okay.
as difficult. Yeah.
What do you think makes a rapper great? Flow, personality, or image?
I think it's personality and the content because you gotta. I feel like it's just so different now. Like back then, you didn't know a rapper's personality unless they went on like MTV Cribs. Now like they're with the streamers. Now they're doing different shit. So like you get that side of them. So I think it's music first. You're gonna hear them musically first as an artist. Then you'll see their personality. So I would say they gotta have that bass music first, and then we can get into the personality shit later, like all that, you know. So yeah, I'll say that. Yeah.
What do you think is the most overrated part of being an artist?
The most overrated part of being an artist has got to be. I don't know. Well, because I'm not a big name or nothing like that yet. So it's like just being like I'm just like normal still, right? So it's like, what am I really experiencing that's any different from like someone who's not an artist? Just because like I'm making music and I label myself an artist, I am one, right? So, but what does that like actually mean? How am I different to my neighbor? Like right now, because it's not like I'm touring. I'm not really being heard like that. Um, so I'm not really sure how to answer that, to be honest. Wait, so ask the question again. Ask the question again.
Like, what do you feel is like the most overrated part about being an
The
artist?
most overrated, yeah. I mean, I don't know how to answer it. Like, I don't know. In my life, I don't have anything going on that I feel is like overrated that's like I'm doing, right? Like like that's how I feel. I don't see anything overrated. I guess I'll leave it at that. I don't know.
That's real.
Yeah.
If there's one thing you want people to remember about Press X from this interview, what might that be?
Look, when you come and you do, and you figure out who you want to be, you gotta come with energy. You have to embody the energy. You gotta know what the fuck you want to do, and just like be confident. Like, so I've seen so many rappers, in particular, white rappers, that, like, this one dude I seen, he's got like long hair. I forget his name, but I saw he had like a couple videos. Long hair, white dude. Like, to me, it's corny. Like, somebody watching this could be like, oh yeah, like, I went and listened to my shit. It's corny. Okay, cool, whatever. But like, you just have to like have so much, like self-empowerment that, and you know what you're gonna do and you execute it. Like, even if you can't think yourself as corny. No matter what you do, you can't think yourself as corny. You just have to like, you have to just execute. You do something and then you put it out and that's it. And you let the world tear it up. And that's it. So, but what I was getting at with the dude is I admire the fact that, like, even though I think his shit is corny, and I think a lot of people would agree, like, there's a baseline for what corny is, right? And what corny does. So when I see what he had going on, he's like, but he's all in. Like, looking corny as fuck to me, it's subjective. Looking corny as fuck, sounding a certain way, corny. But he's himself. He's doing his thing. He's not like dick riding nobody. He's authentic. So you gotta give props for that type of shit. So when you see that, it like speaks to me. Like, I can't hate on him because he's doing what he's doing. So like, just do what you do, and do it the best way that you know how, and just be super confident, because like, we all get embarrassed of like shit that we've done, but like, you can't like hold that to yourself forever. So yeah, just be confident, I guess, is like what it comes down to. Just be super confident in yourself, because what one man's trash is another man's treasure. So yeah, take that to the bank, deposit that. Shout out to Great Value, my empty bottle.
That's real.
That's real, bro. That's real.
Well, Press X, it's good to have you here on Villain TV, my brother, for real, man.
I'm here.
Major pleasure, my brother.
I'm here for it, bro. Hey,
definitely got to bring you back on the platform. No cap.
I'm trying to come back. I'm trying to be a regular.
Definitely got to bring you back.
That Boosie on fucking Vlad TV, bro. I'm trying to do it. Get this damn bottle. Yeah, bro. I'm trying to do it.
Yeah, we going viral with this
great,
one.
Bro. It's been great. Hopefully, we'll be seeing a lot more of each other. I'm trying to be on this platform, this your page, bro, the Villain page. So
yes, sir. Well, you're part of the family now.
I'm blessed. We're blessed, bro.
But let them know where they can find you too. Let them know your Instagram too, where they can find you.
So find me at Preston_Hill1 on Instagram right now. The gram is still in the works, so give me some time. Don't hate on it right now. I gotta put more stuff out. I'm still green, as everybody knows, as I've said in the interview 20 times. It's a start, so that's the Instagram, and then I'm on the streaming services too, so just look up Press X, should be able to find me. But everything is in the works, man. It's all in the works, and it's crazy because it's like I've been doing this for so long, but it still feels like I'm just starting. So hopefully chat can help me out. Let's see what's up with chat, bro. Let's get me somewhere. Let's get somewhere, baby. Come on, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But yes, sir. Press X.
Yeah, bro.
Yes, sir, everybody. You watching Villain TV. Love.
Love, bro.